Yeah, how you doing? Good to be back. Producer, label head, manager, publisher, so on and so forth. That's me in a nutshell. Second time. So this time I'm participating. The first time I really just spoke and just came to visit and speak to the songwriters. This time I really dove in and participated. Some certain people don't like creating under pressure in those kind of circumstances. I find it challenging, personally. I mean, not challenging in a bad way, challenging in a good way. Like, I always want to push my boundary, test the limits, and maybe mind you, I've been doing this a long time. So, I could see a new producer feeling a little bit more pressured, but I mean, hopefully they would realize that it's a good situation to be in, so that they could learn and grow from. Because when you're really doing it and you get out there, that's the reality of it. You're gonna be pushed off the deep end and pushed off the top of a building, off the top of a cliff, and you got to be able to fly. So it's good preparation for that, for when it really, when you get in the trenches. So I enjoy it, you know what I mean? It's like, but I can understand what some people would find it.
You wouldn't do this every day.
No, I wouldn't do this for everything. But it is still a great way to create, to me. You know what I mean? It's because you do have a deadline. You know what I mean? Like, even before we're doing this interview, we're like trying to get this song done for the turn-in time, and stuff. And and same, I deal with delivering albums all the time, so it's always like, can we deliver by this date and you get this thing done, and always having to move albums right back, and that spends money and it costs me, so it's challenge. That is the reality of really trying to deal with deadlines, like that creativity meeting commerce sort of injunction. One word, community. It's like a good sense of community here, you know what I mean? Like, I think, get people from all different walks of life or experiences, whether it's people from Scandinavia to other people coming and joining in, London, US, so on and so forth, Seoul, China. It's a sense of community, because I think everyone feels very comfortable here and very at home. I was talking to someone, this is her first time out here, a British writer, this morning at breakfast, and she was just talking about that, just feeling like accepted, like, okay, like I feel like she's, as a matter of fact, it's her first time ever traveling to go to a song camp. So she was just, had some trepidation of traveling into this, a new situation, a new environment, hadn't worked and created in that way. She's only done one other song camp ever. So, and then she got to go home at the end of the night. So she was really kind of nervous, and it was interesting to hear her remarks, and just in terms of how embraced she felt and how comfortable she felt. So I would say community.